And there's a brother named DL Hughley.
Yep.
And until he take accountability, I won't let it go.
What?
Because
I'm a solid dude.
Yep. We've been working together how many years now?
My family loves
When
me.
really famous comedy stars get into a big fight during a show, it's like a huge event that everyone's buzzing about. Right now, Lil Boosie, Katt Williams, and Monique seem to be joining forces against DL Hughley. But why are they fighting? Well, there's a rumor that Bo got mad because he thinks Hughley isn't being truthful. And suddenly, they're all paying a lot of attention to what Hughley is up to.
Well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set.
It looks like Hughley might be causing some trouble, especially with Monique. Lil Boosie is rallying support, urging others to stand with Monique against Hughley's actions. Despite Hughley's success, even famous people can face criticism. Now Lil Uzi and Williams are speaking up, questioning Hughley's statements openly. This could be the beginning of problems for Hughley's reputation. Keep watching as we reveal the drama in the comedy world, where friendships shift and secrets threaten careers.
Because we know how this business works.
Right.
So when you allow that to happen, what do you think is going to come back your way?
Major revelations are causing upheaval in the comedy scene, sparked by explosive interviews on Shannon Sharpe's podcast. Big names like Katt Williams and Monique stepped into the spotlight, capturing the interest of millions by speaking candidly about the injustices and elitism in comedy. These interviews weren't just casual chats, they were bold declarations against the status quo. Katt Williams made a strong impact during his appearance on Club Shay, where he didn't shy away from criticizing fellow comedians like Kevin Hart and Cedric the Entertainer. It wasn't merely about pointing fingers, it was about exposing the less savory.
All lies will be exposed, that's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Williams didn't hold back, confronting Harvey Weinstein head-on and delving into the intricate realm of Hollywood politics. While some may question his credibility as a storyteller, the impact of his words cannot be denied.
When we know something is wrong, everything Katt Williams sat here and said,
Right.
we all know it to be the truth.
Similarly, Monique stepped into the spotlight on Club Shay, matching Williams' fearless honesty with her own unapologetic candor. From her clash with DL Hughley to her legal fight against Netflix, Monique didn't hold back. She called out Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Tiffany Haddish, shining a light on the discrimination and unfairness she's faced as a black woman in Hollywood. Her performance was bold, showcasing her resilience and fortitude. But the real bombshell dropped when Monique announced her partnership with Katt Williams on the Dark Matter tour. This revelation sent shockwaves through the industry as Monique disclosed that she and Williams, like metaphorical siblings, would be teaming up for a series of live shows across the country.
Something you wish you were better at.
Dealing with liars.
The tour kicked off with a bang as Monique and Williams grabbed the spotlight in New York and Connecticut. The air buzzed with anticipation, and their laughter lit up the room. As they stood together on stage, it became clear that this wasn't just another comedy tour, it was a crusade. A crusade to challenge the status quo, break down barriers, and fearlessly confront those in positions of authority.
Does that make those kind of people, Shannon?
What
does it make those kind of
cowardly.
people? That is cowardly.
While Katt Williams and Monique emerge as champions of truth and resistance against industry injustices, DL Hughley, a prominent figure in comedy, stands at the center of controversy. The feud between Monique and DL Hughley traces back to a pivotal moment in Detroit, where tensions reached a boiling point on stage at the Fox Theater. During an impassioned performance, Monique accused Hughley of orchestrating her removal as the show's headliner. With raw emotion, she addressed the audience, alleging that Hughley threatened not to perform if she retained the coveted headlining spot.
You go somewhere, and every time you go somewhere, a fight breaks out. Every time you're in the news, you're suing somebody.
In a swift Instagram response, Hughley vehemently denied Monique's allegations, citing ticket stubs as evidence of the lineup order. He passionately rebutted her claims, expressing reluctance to collaborate with her. Hughley referenced past conflicts and suggested that Monique's ongoing disputes with industry figures cast doubt on her character. The dispute escalated as both parties used social media posts and documents to present their differing versions of the truth.
I ain't gotta argue. I just be the I am and do what I do.
But this feud wasn't just about professional disagreements, it ran much deeper, becoming deeply personal. During her appearance at Club Shay, Monique revealed her profound resentment towards Hughley, recounting an incident on his radio show where she felt deeply disrespected. She described a game of Would You Rather that she found offensive, leaving her feeling disregarded and marginalized. The animosity between the two comedians reached a boiling point when Monique brought up Hughley's daughter.
Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints, I listened to her, and I pulled the segment.
The feud between Monique and Hughley lay dormant for years, simmering quietly as both sides nursed their wounds and strategized their next moves. However, when Monique appeared on Club Shay, the conflict burst back to life, exposing the lingering raw emotions. During a candid interview with Shannon Sharpe, Monique revisited the events that sparked the feud, airing her grievances openly. She accused Hughley of disrespecting her during a radio segment, dismissing her concerns without much thought. Monique didn't hold back, especially when discussing their infamous contractual dispute.
So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy video with her and her daddy.
Boosie? And ran from the thing, ran back in the arena.
Man, more people need to talk about how generous Katt Williams is.
Man.
What do you think? And DL Hughley, please no, brother, we still love you. Just take accountability for it, and we move forward.
As the drama unfolds, one thing remains certain: the landscape of comedy will never be the same again. As the feud between Monique and Hughley escalates to a boiling point, the question remains: do you believe Monique's accusations against Hughley, or do you suspect there's more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below.